What's good, family? Cars Knopflin, Mook Music, Tactical Turkeys. Yes, sir. Come on, invite me out. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm rusty. I just put up a video of me shooting out in the A. And oh my goodness, I'm rusty. I'm missing. I'm too close to my cover. Forgetting little things that, I know better. I mean, I was getting shit too, but yeah, I know I need to practice up. What's good, peoples? How we feeling on this glorious day? Ramadan Mubarak to all those who practice. Say peace to you. Our volume is super low. Is it? Can you hear me now? I don't know why it's been doing this lately. Thank you, people. Give me that thumbs up if my shit is loud and clear right now, please. Yeah. My volume was super low. Now it's good. Now it's fucking good in the neighborhood. Yeah. Okay. My bad, y'all. It doesn't automatically switch to my Roadcaster like it used to. I don't know why. So sometimes that bullshit happens. Pardon self. If you didn't hear me before, I said peace to Mook Music. He was the first one in here. Tactical Turkeys. I said, yes, I know I need to come out to the range because I'm rusty. I put up a video and I'm hitting and I'm missing and I'm too close to my cover. And, I'm doing things good and bad in that fucking video. So, yeah. Thank y'all for telling me about my volume and all that. What's up, people? All my regulars in the house. I see you. Everybody, make sure you click that like. Make sure you click that like. Yeah. Ramadan Mubarak to all those who practice. I'll be having my own personal Ramadans just during life. But yeah, we back, y'all. What's goody? Bobby D. Sykes Jr. said, peace, God. What's today's mathematics? Today's mathematics is knowledge, understanding, all being born to culture freedom. When you have the knowledge, it enables you to see things clearly, which gives you understanding, which enables you to live out your true way of life. Okay? And your true way of life is to be God. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. How's everybody feeling today? this Wednesday. Um, Shout out to Digga Digga. She had to, you know, do some things with Ma Dukes today. And your boy Godfrey's running around. So I thought I would just, I got to get back to my people. I got to get back to my people. I wasn't here last week. I was out making moves. Yeah, let's just say we're making moves for this year, and a lot of big things happening. Shout out to my man, Five Mics. You got the single dropping right now with Busta Rhymes. It ain't no game. Check that out on AEMG. Yeah, we're doing it big right now. We're doing it big. I got some film things in the works that I'm working on, and I'm talking like independent film shit, like where we're coming up with the scripts, we writing, you know what I mean, directing, financing, all of that shit on our own shit. You know what I mean, starring in all of that. And shut your little ass up. And I see that this, this Tubi shit is a lane right now. Yeah, that's a nice little lane. And if you do it right, you know what I mean? If you do it right, I think we can make some paper and make some quality shit as well. I know there's a lot of trash shit on Tubi. I know. Um, but I don't plan on contributing to that. But I'm definitely, yeah, we're gonna get that Tubi bread. We're gonna get that Tubi money. Let's get it. Let's get it. Technology said the Anunnaki is coming. Are you ready? What do you mean by that, sir? What do you mean by that? You'll have to explain, because ain't nobody coming from outer space. Like, nobody's coming from outer space, so stop that. Sharif Gunner, he said, yo, Lord Jamar, I'm 18. I really recently got put up on Brand Noob, and I'm a fan, bro. Well, God damn it. Well, I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm curious as to who put you on. What did they put you on to? What was the song that said, you know what, fucks with these guys? But I appreciate it. Like, listen, this is what happened to us, man. We got turned on to certain grooves and music and shit that was 20 years older than us. You know what I mean? The music of the 60s and all of that type of shit. That was the music of our parents and all of that type of shit. By the time we started messing with it, you know what I mean? It's damn near 20 years old. It's 20 years old. At the very least, 15 years old. So yeah, it's the same type of shit. And we was loving that shit the same way. Like, oh shit, fucking Barry White. And, you know what I mean? Curtis Mayfield and all these motherfuckers that, we shouldn't have necessarily knew about, but we loved them. And I think y'all's generation is, you know what I mean? Is in that same place now where y'all can appreciate the shit that came before y'all, especially if a lot of the shit that's being presented to you right now is trash. Okay, inner space. Just saying, much love. Okay, nah, it's inner space, God. That's right. Just saying, much love and respect. Okay. Nah, I'm not saying like that the Anunnaki and all of that type of shit is not something that wasn't real. It seems that there's enough evidence, agent evidence to support that. I just don't like when people talk all this outer space shit. You know what I mean? Are there extraterrestrials? Is there extra land outside the land we know of? Most likely. You know what I mean? And if there's beings and stuff that live there, probably. You know what I mean? I think that's where our extraterrestrials are coming from, but definitely not no way they try to put it, outer space and other planets and all that bullshit. Yeah. Geocentric, y'all. Flat power. That's right. There you go. Where's my man A1 Drizzy? I know he's in here somewhere. Shout out to my my overseas people. I was trying, he said don't let it go to your head. I was trying to get on, around 4 o'clock. I know that's a good time, but I wasn't able. So 5 o'clock out here is, I think it's still a good time for y'all, right? What's it, like 10 o'clock out there, some shit like that? Y'all can still tune in. Okay. So what is actually going on today? Hang on a second. All right. Just had to answer a text real quick. Pardon. So, did they? Says the Ridgela and Capadonna performed at Umrah Hajj this year. I know I saw a video of them at Hajj. I didn't know they actually performed there. I know some people like, oh, what do you feel about Rizla and Capadonna becoming Orthodox Muslims and all of that? Like, listen, people, you know what I mean? You do what you want to do with your life, man. Um, the 5% Nation is something that is a foundation for you. It's a foundation for you to able to go out to other aspects, other fields of study, and be able to use this as your foundation to learn. So, you know what I mean? There's 5%ers that go on to be in the Nation of Islam. There's 5%ers that, go on to study Egyptology and all kind of shit like that. There's 5%ers that become Orthodox Muslims, you know. And there's 5%ers that just remain 5%ers. There's not one way to go about this. And I don't feel like by doing something like that you're somehow, disavowing some shit. You know what I mean? This ain't no gang or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to take your Hajj and all that, by all means do so. And I support it. Yeah. Fuck all that. Yes, the video is on Instagram. So that's right. Knowledge itself is the key to expansion. All right, my rhymes while I cool in my mansion. So today, what happened? Where are we? Today, the House passed a bill that has to go before Congress that potentially, I think the vote was like 300 something to like 65 or some crazy number like that, that can potentially ban TikTok. Now, couple questions. Why do you think they want to ban TikTok? 2, do you fucking care? Like, is TikTok your shit? Are you out there TikToking, guys? And what do we think this means overall? If they're able to ban one social media platform, can they ban any other one? You know what I mean? And again, the reasoning behind it, I think, is key. So before we answer these questions, shout out to Calvin Dickerson. He said, what up, Jamar? Question: do you think U.S. government really cares about what's going on in Haiti like they care about other countries? Calvin, I appreciate your donation, but you know the answer to that question. Why would you ask me such a thing? Let's look at Calvin's question again, just to clarify. Calvin said, do you think the U.S. government really cares about what's going on in Haiti like they care about other countries? You don't even have to put like they care about other countries. You could have stopped it at, do you think the U.S. government really cares about what's going on in Haiti? Stop. Right there. And then you just want to add on to it with this other countries. No, of course not. Of course not. The only care they have for Haiti is they have some sort of lust to destroy it. You know what I mean? Because it was the only country in this hemisphere that, you know, had a revolution against these motherfuckers and actually won. So, yeah, they've always tried to curse them over that shit right there. But no, of course they don't care about Haiti like they care about other countries. They don't care about any country that is predominantly original people, that over, you know, a country that's predominantly of melanin deficient people, I would say. Yeah. So come on, Calvin. I appreciate you, but you know the answer to that. So this TikTok, do we care? What's it about? What's it about? Do they feel like TikTok is trying to destroy the morals of our American way of life? Because we didn't need TikTok to do that. Like, y'all motherfuckers have been doing a great job at that. Like, they try to act like, oh, the algorithms are different in China than they are here in America. The algorithms. See, here, they're feeding our children bullshit. But over there, the algorithms, they're feeding them stuff to where they're, you know, they're learning and they're being physically fit and all of this type of stuff. Hey, I think China's plotting against us. Are you fucking serious? Hey, motherfucker. Get your loud ass drinking. This motherfucker here. You hear this shit? Nubis! All right, I'll wait, because that shit is too fucking loud. God damn. This motherfucker. All right. That is a thirsty ass motherfucker. You hear him? He act like I ain't never gave him no water before. Goodness gracious. You like, making me look bad out here. Trust me, he has plenty of food and water. Okay? Look at his big ass. He's plenty fed. Okay? Acting like he just be drinking loud like a motherfucker. That's all. All loud ass drinking ass. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, America, are y'all really serious trying to act like China is somehow fucking up the algorithms, somehow trying to poison the minds of your youth? Y'all don't think y'all do that already? Like, just look at the ingredients that, you know, the FDA and all these American motherfuckers allow the American consumer to consume. Half of this shit is outlawed overseas. Not just in China, but in all kind of European countries, they'll outlaw this shit. But y'all have no problem feeding this to you and your children. Y'all feeding them all kind of poison about, you know, genders and, you know, you don't have to be what you were born and all this type of nonsense y'all feeding them. And y'all acting like the algorithms on TikTok is the fucking problem? Come on, man. That's right. Shout out to Truly Zambian. He said, peace to all my people who are fasting. Stay strong in your resolve. Absolutely. Your will. That's the power of God. Somebody said thought culture took over TikTok. Did it? Thought culture took over all social media, I thought. Is it just TikTok? The Evil T1000 said, Lord Jamar, could you share with us the equipment you make fire beats with, a Kai MPC 3000 or SB12? Also, how do we purchase some beats from you? I personally now use the Akai MPC X is what I'm using. Although in the past I have used the 3000 and the SB12. But that was like in the 90s. How can you purchase some beats for me? Email me and be serious. You know, email me and be serious. Yeah. Meaning have that Cash App ready. What else are we talking about? So yeah, all I'm saying is I don't even know why these motherfuckers is really trying to ban this TikTok shit, and if it's for what I've heard them talk about in the past. What I've heard them say in the past about TikTok. Yeah. Should China own TikTok? So that's the real thing. They don't like, I see, they don't like the ownership. Maybe it's not so much the content, because I guess if, you know, somebody they fucked with owned it, it wouldn't be a problem. But I guess the Chinese, you know, they're their connection to communism, I guess, is why they're acting like it's a fucking problem. Like, no, we can only be the only ones to poison our people's minds. We can't have, can't have the communists doing it because then that makes it a whole other thing. Like, you know what I mean? As long as it's good old democratic brainwashing, um, then we good. He said the user agreement is insane on TikTok or for all of them. Right. That part, truly Zambian. If they're trying to ban it, has to be because they can't slash don't control it. Yeah. And I think this should be this should be a message to us as well who, because a lot of us want to do for self. A lot of us are like, you know what? Why don't we make our own fucking YouTube and shit like that? And it's like we can, but then we got to look into all the fuckery that comes with this devil that we dealing with. Like we just got to be real. He can straight up ban your fucking website. He can slow down your bandwidth. Okay, which is another thing that people don't even think about. We go out there and spend all these money on servers and shit like that. And they say, oh, well, you guys, we don't like you guys. We can't control you guys. We don't own it. So guess what? You can only have a certain amount of bandwidth. And this is something they already talked about doing. You can have a certain amount of bandwidth. Will limit you to this, to the minimal amount. So if you were to get a big following, people are not even, the the servers are going to be all spotty and you know what I mean? The service is going to frustrate people and it's not going to be what they're used to. The downloads are going to take forever and all that type of bullshit to try to deter people from fucking with you. And China is a fucking, you know what I mean? That's a country. So imagine, one of us, a couple of us getting together and trying to make our own little fucking shit. Like, and it gets popular like a TikTok. Like, I mean, we got to be ready. That doesn't mean we shouldn't do these things. I'm just saying you have to know and understand how these motherfuckers will come at you over certain shit. Oh, that's all right, A1 Drizzy. Peace, peace, peace. I already shouted you out. I was like, where A1 Drizzy at? Hey, Teacher Maria, I see you. Peace. Darnell Dawes. Hey, long time. He said, hey, long time. Who is the best healer? That would be you. The best healer of you is you. Like, there's people that have knowledge of healing and stuff like that. But the best healer of you is you. Tap into you and you can heal yourself. Heal thyself. Huh? Other than that, I don't necessarily have a particular herbalist or healer that I, have in my mental Rolodex that I could spit out to you. Um, I just answered your question, but thank you, Darnell. I appreciate you. Somebody said because TikTok is not that regulated. like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they shut you down. You down. Right. TikTok in America do not ban you if you say whatever. Good. Good. So are we saying that technically TikTok is a bastion of free speech right now? That is one of the last bastions of free speech that ironically is coming from China. And now they're trying to limit our ability to say certain things because they're mad that if you do say it on TikTok, it's not being shut down the way they'd like it to. Greetings, Monty. Shout out to all my sisters that be joining in. I know they say that my channel is, you know, heavily a male audience, but it seems like when we get in this on these lives, there'd be a lot of females in the live. Maybe I'm bugging, but there go Christine Whitfield. She said they want us on that social media, that social credit score shit, the way that they control you and how you use your money. Plus, then they influence your decision because your choices will influence your credit score. Factor Rooney. Leah Sawyer. See, there goes another sister. Hi, LJ. Hey, Leah. Carla. But now America needs banned things on TikTok. Too much freedom, and it's not working in favor of whoever in America. Darnell Dawes said, Dr. Sebi's daughter or someone else. Listen, a bunch of Dr. Sebi's offspring. I know they be moving in those circles. Shit, I fuck with my man from How to Eat to Live, Not to Die, Egong. I check him out. He's super dope. Yaki, brother Yaki seems to be another one. He's very, you know what I mean? High science. But thank you, Darnell. I appreciate you for your donation. Those are people that I probably would tell you to look into. That's right. America doesn't like anything or anyone they can't control. Facto. Somebody said you can't even smoke a blunt on TikTok. Is that real? Well, how many of y'all in here actually use TikTok? Like I have it, but I don't find myself on there like that. I feel like Instagram, if I had to choose a social media site that I engage with the most, I probably would pick Instagram. Let's have a poll right now. How many of us actually fuck with TikTok? Like really fuck with it. Dave said never on TikTok. Mike said I don't have it. Heck nah, I never used it. I prefer YouTube, someone said. Somebody said, I TikTok what I body rock. Somebody said, I'm on TikTok right now debating in the comments about us being American Indians. Well, you tell them Lord Jamar co-signs with you. And said, yep. who they call the American Indians are really us. A1 Drizzy said, nope, he don't fuck with TikTok. Somebody said, TikTok for little kids. I think it probably is. Because they be doing all that funny shit on there. Like, you know what I mean? Funny little dances and all this type of. I mean, I'm not doing all that shit. Let's do something for TikTok. No, let's not. I barely go live on Instagram. What the fuck are you talking about? Here's another not me. I always only use YouTube. Nope, never. Okay, there goes one. I fucks with it. Timothy Blackwell. Oh, but Timothy's 13. You can tell with a name like Timothy. No, I'm just fucking with you. But here's another no. Let me say, I uninstalled TikTok. It drains your phone battery. Tom McGivern said zero social media. Well, you're on YouTube right now. This is technically like social media. Yeah. You're in the YouTube chat. So you are social media. Technically. Never on TikTok. For the females. Yup, you might be right about that. Can't stand it. Somebody said, yeah, I go viral on IG. TikTok banned me twice. Okay. I deleted once I heard the Chinese government spies on us globally. Lord Juza said, I have nothing else. Totally fuck with his TikTok. Nope. IG. Okay, well, listen, it seems like the basic consensus is that we here at the Godcast chat do not really fuck with TikTok. And so we can give a rat's, bat's, gnat's, cat's ass if this shit gets banned or not. But hang on. We can never, though, overlook the political ramifications. Even if we don't fuck with TikTok, we still have to analyze what does this mean overall as far as the overreach, I will call, of government into the lives of the everyday people. I mean, most of us here say that we don't fuck with TikTok, right? So why do I need the government to come in and ban it? I'm not fucking with it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us don't even fuck with it. Okay, you got the little kids that's fucking with it and all of that, but like, who is the government to come in and say who's good and who's bad? And see, that's where the danger lies. When we give these power to these people, and right now you might be in agreement. Yeah, fuck TikTok. You know what I mean? But tomorrow, when it's your shit, or it's my shit, or it's his shit, somebody that you do fuck with, and they're doing this, then it's going to be a problem. But you help them set the precedent with shit like this. So I'm just saying, keep shit like that in mind when things come down the pipe. Teacher Maria, thank you so much. She said, I'll have to catch the replay, God. Good night. Oh, it's okay, Teacher Maria. I know it's late out there. You got to get to bed. You got to get up and teach the kiddies in the morning. We understand how it goes. We thank you for your donation, and we thank you for being a longtime supporter. Peace to you, Teacher Maria. Truly Zambian said, I side-eyed anyone older than 13 who uses TikTok, especially males. Yo, like, for real. For real. Like, I don't know. It's just something about that shit that it's like TikTok. I don't know. The shit ain't pull me in like that. Like, it does seem kind of kiddie/girly. You know what I mean? Like, I know this girl that I grew up with, and she seemed like she always posted shit on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, but now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't really see like a lot of dudes that I know that be posting on TikTok. Occasionally, you'll get a interesting little, like somebody will send you a link to something, and it's from TikTok or whatever. But most of the time, not so much. Um, were you here last time, Zambian? Because I forget if I was here and I told you that I decided not to go to Egypt and all of that, and you know what I mean. You and some other people were definitely helped me in my decision into not going and shit. You was you was being a beast that day, that night in the fucking chat. I didn't want to yeah, I didn't want to fucking, you know what I mean, blow it up. Darnell Dawes said, say that again. Oh, who's the best healer? Is that he said, say that again. The connection went bad. I was talking about my brother from How to Eat to Live, Not to Die, E Kong. Yes, E Kong is his name. He has a great book, How to Eat to Live and Not to Die. Um, check him out. Also, brother Yaki um, seems to be a high science brother that I would recommend checking out. Thank you once again, Darnell, for your donation. Shout out to KP for the super sticker. Peace, KP. Appreciate you. Um, that's right, A1. Oh, Lord Jesus said no. He only uses YouTube. Got it. Yo, wake up, man. You're being a little too loud right now. Like the water thing, I understand. Okay, you was thirsty. Maybe you're tired right now, but come on, man. I'm in the middle of a fucking show. Could you chill with the snoring, please? Please? Thank you. Goodness gracious. All right. So listen, let's move on from this. Um, what else is going on out here? Oh, y'all heard about this nigga Nature Boy? This nigga Nature Boy got sentenced to life with his old sex cult that he was the leader of. Um, the accused cult leader, Nature Boy, found guilty on all counts, including rape in DeKalb County. An accused cult leader has been found guilty on all counts, including rape. The jury began deliberating Elagio Bishop's case Thursday evening after attorneys presented closing arguments. Bishop, known as Nature Boy online, was sentenced to life without parole. He has 30 days to file an appeal. Now, let me just say, I'm not usually one to like applaud when a brother gets locked up and all this type of shit. But I remember a very disturbing um video from Nature Boy that always repulsed me, where he's talking about, yeah, with my son, is breastfeeding his mom, I'll be having sex with her right there in front of him. And then when I'm done and when I'm laying back and all this type of shit, he plays with my penis. This motherfucker said. Oh, shit. What? What the hell happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I go off the screen for a second or no? Yeah, this motherfucker, okay. Yeah, this motherfucker laying back talking about, thank you, CMB Rock. One. Appreciate you. I let my boy play with my penis. I let him do that. I don't stop him and all this kind of shit. It's like, yo, what kind of sick motherfucker? First of all, y'all motherfuckers having sex in front of the children. Then after that, you're gonna let this baby play with your fucking pussy-soaked penis. What the fuck wrong? Nigga, put this nigga under the jail. The fuck? Put this motherfucker under the jail. The fuck are we talking about here? Thank you, Devin McCreary, for your super sticker. Appreciate you. Yeah, that motherfucker was proud, wasn't he, Miss Bennett? He was like, I don't, as if he was, you know, as if most people were depriving their children of a real existence in this world. Not me. Like, what? Nosy Rose, thank you. Then I'm hearing that he was raping broads in his cult, and you know, forcing people to have sex with him, and taking their money and all this kind of nonsense. Like, all this kind of nonsense. Yeah, his own son. Like, come on, man. First of all, come here. First of all, what kind of little boy fucking would even want to fucking play with his pops? I mean, come on. That shit sound crazy, man. That shit sound fucking crazy on all ends. On all fucking ends. Fucking yes. I mean, I don't even like visualizing this shit sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? But that's what they force you to do sometimes. Like you trying to even figure out how does sick shit like this even happen? And it's because motherfuckers like this get a little bit of power, and yo, they just get corrupted, and they just ready to exert their power on everyone and anyone. You know what I mean? 8 to 80, blind, cripple, crazy. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Kidding me? I don't give a fuck. Well, I say that to say, fuck Nature Boy. I'm happy this motherfucker is locked up. And anybody else talking that bullshit need to be locked up right with them. It's 5:55 right now. The motherfucking Angels is in agreement with me. Yeah. This motherfucker. Well, bye-bye. Now they say he was raping motherfuckers and all of that. I hope they don't hear about that up in the jank. I hope they don't hear about that in the jank. Fuckers might Come for your ass. Literally. Literally. Lord Jamar remembers the female Shazzy. Yep, she was signed to Electra Records at the same time as Brand Nubian. She was hella fine and dope. Can you share any stories? Uh, I don't really remember meeting Shazzy like that. Maybe we did. I just remember thinking that the name was like corny to me. I remember the music. Well, I don't remember the music, but I think I remember thinking when I heard the music at the time, like, nah, this ain't gonna do it. It's a waste of budget right here, but okay. If y'all signed her, y'all gonna love this shit right here. You know what I mean? But now I'm glad you brought up Shazzy because I would like to say rest in peace to the boss. Mm, 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 mm. Rest in peace to the boss. Hold up. I just want to get it right. Lachelle Laws was her government name. Lachelle Marie Laws. Oh, she was a Virgo. No wonder she was so fucking dope. Born September 12th, 1969. She was a year younger than me. And she passed away on March 11th. Um, yeah, the boss, man, like, she's one of the few female MCs that I fucked with. Like, there's plenty of times when I could say, yo, you ain't never see me ride around with no girls fucking mute. Yo, she might be the only one. That fucking deeper and all that. Nah, that was some shit you could ride to. As a man, you could ride to that. That shit was hard. Like, she had some shit. Um, and we was on tour with her back in the days. I shared this story on my IG how we was on tour with her back in the days, and like, the boss was kind of pretty, but like she had her guard up against, I guess, crazy back then. You know what I mean? Like she would have those dark ass glasses on, and she always smoking cigarettes, and she just always seemed kind of serious and not that approachable. Like, you know what I mean? Like just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, and we on tour with this girl, but I don't remember having like any real conversations with her. You know what I mean? Like Onyx was on that tour, like that was their first tour. Um, fucking Positive K was on that fucking tour. He might have been the headliner. I believe he was the headliner. And I remember having long talks with everybody in Onyx damn near, you know what I mean? But yeah, she was just kind of reserved back then. You know what I mean? And fast forward, there was a female like rap award not too long ago, a couple years ago, and I remember she was there backstage. She was like, "Yo, it's me, the boss," and I was like, "Oh shit! Like, get the fuck out of here!" Like, yo, I used to love your shit, and like, you know what I mean? She seemed more open now. She seemed like she wasn't as guarded, and you know what I mean? She definitely wasn't dressed the way she used to dress. Like she looked more like a girl type of shit. Like, um, not that I got dyke from her back then, but she definitely was like, she seemed like she almost was. Thank you. I just got a cash app from B Walls. B Walls said, "Keep grinding, King." Thank you, B Walls. I appreciate you. So yeah, she was just being more mad open, and then I was like telling people in the backstage, "Yo, this is boss right here." You know what I mean? Like, and people like Buster was like, "Oh shit, get the fuck out of here." And Remember fucking Rottweiler was like, what? Like, yo, you my favorite. I think he exchanged numbers, offering to produce for her, all kind of shit. And I just remember her just looking like, wow, like she didn't really know the type of love and impact that she had in this fucking game. Like, you know what I mean? And I just feel good that I was able to, you know what I mean? In that moment, provide her with a little, you know what I mean? A little inspiration, a little like, yo, I don't know what the fuck you thought, but you made your mark in this hip hop shit. Like you got people that you probably look up to and respect that look and respect you, look up and respect you as a fucking hip hop artist. Um, yeah. So, man, she might have been telling me she had some health problems at the time. Um, I don't fully remember. I'm not even gonna lie, but they said she had some health problems these past few years, and unfortunately, she passed away on the 11th, just a few days ago. So I'd like to say rest in power to the boss, um, Michelle Marie Laws, um, and my condolences go out to her family and friends, uh, as well as her fans. Much love to the boss. Um, that's right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you for the super sticker, beautiful mind. Knowledge, guy. Peace, guy. Said you fuck with Spice One. That's my guy. Chico. That's my fucking guy. Ask Spice One, who's the only motherfucker, you know what I mean? That he really knew from New York back in the days. Like when he come to New York, ask him whose crib he used to come straight to in Brooklyn. Go on and ask him. Uh-huh. Him, people like fucking Bun B, Pimp C. Ask him. What about Chakra Doctor and Miracle Food? Shout out to the Chakra Doctor and the Miracle Food. Miracle Food is good. I fuck with Miracle Food myself. Miracle Food definitely is a good detox. You know, it's all about what you're looking for, Donnell. I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to do, what you're trying to heal or cleanse. Um, but yeah, Chakra Doctor Miracle Food is official. Thank you once again, Darnell. Um, Louisiana governor signs a bill allowing individuals 18 and over to conceal carry without a permit or training. Thoughts? Anyone? Truly Zambian said, get some moringa in your diet. Maca root, fresh turmeric root. That's right. He's not lying. Ahmad said, now I know this got to be a typo. Lord, don't you have a song with ugly on the Don't Be a Menace soundtrack? I'm sure you meant UGK. Yes, it is a song with myself, UGK, and Keith Murray. produced by yours truly. It's called Live Wires Connect. Google it. YouTube it. Check it out. It actually starts the movie. Terrell McMiller. Thank you, my brother. He said, much love and respect, LJ. Rest in peace, boss. Welcome back. Thank you, Terrell. Appreciate you. As always. That's a long-time supporter right there. It was Louisiana governor. Yeah, he just passed a bill. What's his name? Jeff Landry? Is he the governor? Trying to find this shit. So first of all, what do y'all think? Because my stance as far as firearms and shit are concerned is that it's your constitutional right. First of all, do I believe you should have training? Absolutely. But does the Constitution say that in order to possess a firearm you need training? No, it doesn't. So again, I'm someone that's in favor of training and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, we should all know about gun safety and all of that. But I don't think any of it should be a prerequisite as to who can have a means of self-defense or not. Yeah. In this country, we have the right to defend ourselves. Not just against other, but also from a government that may be acting in a way that we would describe as tyranny. These are things that are protected under the Constitution of the United States. If you say that you're a citizen of the United States, regardless, then this is supposed to be something that we all are afforded. So all of this shit about people's gun permits and all of this type of shit, like, who are the people to permit this? How can someone permit something that is already yours? How can they permit you to have something that's already yours? If I already have a right to do something, how are you going to allow me to do that? I'm already allowed to do it. It's my birthright. It's part of being born. So, again, I'm not saying that we should just put, firearms in the hands of just any old body. I believe that everybody should be trained and have proper knowledge of firearms or any type of weapon that you plan to use. But I don't think the government should have the say so as to who can have what, blah, 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 blah. And I don't feel like you should have to jump through any hoops for the government in order to be able to carry said firearm. What do y'all think? Thank you for the super sticker, Ross Terms. Because I know if Digger was here, she'd be totally trying to be on the opposite side of what I'm talking about right now. Calvin Dickerson, he said, Jamar, can hip hop now be as good as the 90s? Can that ever happened? Is that possible? Well, Calvin, I'm glad you asked me that because we have something basically we have something called the new hip hop renaissance. Okay. The new hip hop renaissance. My boy Five Mikes is spearheading the new hip hop renaissance. So you're going to hear certain sounds and certain aesthetics. You're going to see certain aesthetics from the golden age of hip hop, scientifically infused into this man's music and into this man's rollout. So just remember, you heard it here first. The new hip hop renaissance has begun. And like I said earlier, how the young are starting to discover, golden age shit and the same way we discovered, music from our parents' era and all of that type of shit. And hip hop almost gave them a renaissance in a way too, because we just started listening to those records just straight up. And so that's what's about to happen again, a new hip hop renaissance. Nothing will be exactly the same as it was in the beginning, but I think there could be another there can be an appreciation, that's brought back for it. So thank you, Calvin. Truly Zambian said, basically, you're for responsible gun ownership at, Godcast. Yes, I'm for responsible gun ownership. Absolutely. But at the same time, I don't feel like the government should say, well, you have to do A, B, and C, and then no. All that A, B, and C shit, you know what I mean? Should be some shit that we all have the discipline to do on our own. You know what I mean? But as far as this motherfucker saying what you should be able to have and not have, that's where all the bullshit comes in at. And that's what I don't support. So to me, a lot of people would look at this law and be like, yo, yeah, that shit is crazy. He's going to just let anybody walk around with a gun. Like, you know what I mean? First of all, most people are not going to just take advantage of that like that. Like in all these open carry states, like it's not like every single person is walking around with a gun on their fucking hip. Nor are you having shootouts every fucking day in these type of states. Why? Because the motherfuckers know that it's a high possibility that this person can have a firearm. So I better think twice before I pull out my firearm on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And trust me, it brings down the incidences, not raise them. Somebody said if they use mental health checks for people buying firearms, people just won't seek help if they're suffering from depression, etc. Yeah, I mean, first of all, we live in a mentally ill society. How dare you judge people's mental health? You know what I mean? When you promote mental instability, most of these fucking pharmaceuticals that you putting on your uh TV and all of that type of shit, it'd be like side effects. One of the side effects could be suicide. What? Depression, suicide. What? Are you still selling this shit? Suicide. What if one of the side effects is, wanting to go into school and shoot up everybody? Like, you don't think that's a possibility? If suicide is a possibility as a side effect, you don't think shit like that could be a side effect too? And just maybe they might know that and don't want to tell you? Hmm? Hmm? You think they're telling you all the side effects? You think just because they put some bad ones in there, they put all of them in there? You trust these motherfuckers, don't you? Fuck out of here. A1 Drizzy said, how do you feel about Glocks with switches? I don't feel any way about it. I've never shot one. All I know is it makes the Glock like an automatic. As someone who, is about aim and shit like that, I would have to see, you know what I mean? I would have to see its use. Like, of course, up close, to get somebody off of you, yeah, that could be very advantageous to have, especially if they have a high caliber weapon that can shoot fast. You know what I mean? Then a Glock with a switch could be helpful. Listen, it's not about the tool, it's about the user of the tool. Because y'all gonna say, oh yeah, but these kids out here with these Glocks with this. Well, young kids that are not thinking right and you know what I mean, don't have a solid foundation of all kinds of shit. They shouldn't be the ones with switches and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? That doesn't make the switch itself evil. People get killed with hammers. Fucking an ashtray is a weapon in one of those what is that, Clue or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? You can kill somebody with a heavy ass ashtray. Do we ban ashtrays? No. But you don't want a crazy ass motherfucker who might beat you in the head with an ashtray holding an ashtray. You see? Now, how do we know who's crazy? We don't. Really, we don't. So how do we really stop these motherfuckers from getting a hold of ashtrays? We really can't. We really can't. You just hope that these motherfuckers, you know what I mean, don't wild out when they get an ashtray in their hands. Okay. But yeah, I'd actually like to try it. I'm sure it's inaccurate as hell. You know what I mean? It's just brrr. It's just, so if you can go from that switch to motherfucking single shot, like it's Call of Duty or some shit. Exactly, A1 Drizzy. I seen a nigga get beat with a bottle of hot sauce, he said. Exactly. And nobody's talking about banning hot sauce. Okay? We beat him with a bottle of hot sauce and then poured it down his throat. And he choked on it and died. Like, okay. Well, don't let that nigga near a bottle of hot sauce no more, because he crazy. But that don't mean the rest of us have a God-given right to hot sauce should now be, have to jump through all these hoops just to get a goddamn bottle of hot sauce just because of this fool. And now you setting up fake hot sauce attacks at schools and shit. I'm just saying. I know you're serious. You think I mean, I'm making jest of it in a way, but I know you're serious. A motherfucker could get beat with almost anything. Anything with heft, okay? You can get beat with. You can get beat with a phone, okay? A microphone. You can get beat with a drum machine. Yeah, anything with heft. You get a speaker, anything with heft. You beat a motherfucker with something with heft. Okay, a tire iron, that's why tire irons are good. They're hefty. Okay? That's right. I pour that hot sauce in your fucking eye. I might blind you. What? And then if it's the big bottle of hot sauce, that shit is hefty. It's hefty. I'll beat you with that fucking hefty hot sauce. What? I'll be like, hefty. You'll be like, wimpy. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's right. Leave a motherfucker black and blue with some hefty hot sauce. Don't fucking play with me. Don't you fucking play with me. Shout out to my man Cam up in Connecticut. He hit me earlier today and he almost forced me to go live today. He's like, Godcast today? To send me a text. I'm like, yeah, today. Moving on. Let's put his name in. Hang on. There we go. There he is. There's our favorite guy. Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Oh, that boy was found guilty of fraud and attempted extortion. Yes, our good old fucking pimping ass, fucking flaunting his wealth ass Brooklyn pastor who he knew was fleecing his congregation. Yes. Who faked a robbery. Allegedly. Who allegedly faked a robbery in front of everybody of his church to put himself on the map. Yeah, well, that man's been convicted. This Brooklyn pastor was convicted of multiple fraud charges after being accused of taking money from parishioners' families to fund his luxury lifestyle and trying to convince a businessman to lend him hundreds of thousands of dollars in exchange for currying political favor with his mentor, New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Oh! Lamar Whitehead was found guilty of 2 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of attempted wire fraud, 1 count of attempted extortion, and 1 count of making false statements, according to a press release from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York. Prosecutors alleged that Whitehead had taken $90,000 from the mother of one of his parishioners at his small Brooklyn church. Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries. he promised the woman that he would use the money to help buy her a home. Instead, what did Whitehead do? What did he do, Jamar? Oh, I'm going to tell you what he did. Whitehead used the money to purchase luxury goods, the prosecutor said. Whitehead is known for his stylish wares, earning him the nickname Bling Bishop in 2022. He made national headlines when he was robbed at gunpoint in the middle of a Brooklyn sermon, with the thief reportedly making off with about $1 million worth of jewelry. Has that jewelry ever come up on the street, by the way? Has anybody come up with a Bishop Whitehead nameplate all blinged out? I'm just wondering. If anybody came across one, let me know. Or maybe one of his roadies are for sale right now. I would, yeah, I might be willing to. Well, I might know somebody that's willing to, cop a hot rollie if the price was right. I'm just saying. Because Bishop Whitehead don't need it no more. It's not like he really needs it anymore. Whitehead was also accused of extorting Brandon Belamonte. Oh, that's a nice name. Brandon Belamonte. I have to put the R roll now because the Belamonte lets me know that it's not just Brandon. It's Brandon Belamonte, the operator of a Bronx auto shop, for $5,000. He tried to extort this man for $5,000 using threats of force, according to the indictment. Belamonte has claimed that Whitehead threatened to beat him up if he didn't pay. Listen, motherfucker. You give me $5,000, I'm gonna beat you up. You hear me? 5,000. Or a knuckle sandwich. Your choice. I'm just trying to recreate how I think it went in my mind. Anyway, after the initial extortion attempt, Whitehead then tried to get Belamonte to lend him $500,000 and give him a stake in certain real estate transactions in return for favorable actions from the mayor of New York City. All right. Forget that I'm going to beat you up for $5,000. How about, let's just put that in the past. How about you loan me $500,000? You loan me $500,000. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to my boy, Eric. Okay? You know, Eric Adams, the mayor. Mm-hmm. I'm going to talk to my boy, Eric, and I'm going to see if I can, get you that contract you were looking for. What do you say? Just make me a partner on the deal. I know I was going to beat you up for $5,000. That's when before I knew how much money you really had. Like I said, let's let bygones be bygones. Isn't that how Jesus would want to do it? Anyway, prosecutor said Whitehead was allegedly well aware he could not actually carry out that promise. I mean, was he aware? Or did shit change over time? The flashy pastor was also found guilty of submitting a fraudulent bank loan application for $250,000, which falsely claimed that he had millions in the bank and an income of hundreds of thousands every month. Whitehead was also found guilty of lying to the FBI about not having a second cell phone during a raid on his New Jersey mansion. Whitehead now faces up to 45 years in prison, and his sentencing has been scheduled for July 1st. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I can't say that I didn't see this one coming. Yeah. His little flossing and flavin', you know, yeah. I kind of knew that was gonna bite him in the ass. But the Bling Bishop, as they call him, yeah, they didn't want to listen. Now they put some heft to that sentence, huh? That sentence looking hefty. Zambian said, "You missed a sitter there to say he fleeced the Lord's sheep / flock." He damn sure did. Oh, yeah. Hey, I can't hit all the slam dunks out the park. That's what for people like you were there for, Zambia. We give you that alley oop. He damn sure fleeced him. Somebody said, my brother saw him at Stadium Sports last winter looking like $1 million, spending all the parishioners' bread. Like, this man was the literal epitome of, like, a shady fucking preacher. And, like, y'all let this shit happen. Like y'all let this nigga walk around like, oh no, I'm not a shady preacher. I'm just no, I really did get robbed. Like, no, believe me. Like, and any other real like street nigga, soon as I saw that video, I like, did this nigga just rob himself? Did this nigga just rob himself on camera and try to act like somebody did this to him? Does he really want us to believe that motherfuckers came here in the middle of his sermon and robbed him for all his jewelry and then didn't meet him after the fucking shit to be like, all right, you know what I mean? Or maybe he let him keep it for all we know. Like, he had insurance on this shit from even more. All I knew is that shit didn't look right to me. In my mind, the nigga allegedly robbed himself. In my mind. But, you know, I guess some of y'all believe that shit. What the boy really got robbed and shit, you know? I'm live right now, brother. I'm live. I'm gonna hit you back. 5 mics. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, so all I can say is bye-bye, Bishop Whitehead. Bye-bye, Bling Bishop. Bling Bishop, bye-bye. 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 See, we always hated these motherfucking pastors and bishops or whoever the fuck they are that You know, they the bloodsuckers of the poor. He's the 10%. Like let's not get it twisted and feel like the 10% is only the white man. You know what I mean? No. The 10% of the bloodsuckers of the poor, they are the ones that know that the black man is God and teach other than this in order to manipulate and leech off the 85%. So they keep certain truths in the dark when they know them in order to be a manipulator. You see? And a motherfucker like this, come on, man. He's classic, like he went to hustle man school, like he learned this shit in jail or some shit. Oh no, I'm telling you, my man, you know the hustle you need to get into when you get that back out on the street, my nigga. Preaching. Nah, don't laugh, my nigga. I'm telling you, man. Preaching, man. You make a lot of money off that shit, man. I know a nigga, man, that got out and motherfucker. He made millions, boy. I'm gonna tell you, you turn that motherfucking church into a corporation, then see and get your motherfucking, once you get your what they call that motherfucking you know this shit when you ain't gotta pay no taxes. Whenever you get that shit there, you know what I mean? And when you get that and you ain't gonna pay no taxes, your 501c, some shit like that, right? And so you get your 501c, you see? And now you ain't gonna pay no motherfucking taxes. Now you go into the motherfucker, you set up a little fucking storefront. You ain't gonna even really need a traditional church, my nigga. You know what I mean? You go in there, boom, bam, boom, you got a few people, start getting that bread from the people, and then we get them loans, man. Then you get your motherfucking PPP. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, when you get out, preacher, that's what is happening, bro. Don't tell nobody I told you, bro. But that's the shit, my nigga. See, that's how he got onto it. That's how a nigga sold it to him and shit. Just like that. Just like that in the jail. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beavis Lee Ray. I almost had to look twice. Like, does that really say Beavis? Yes, it does. Don't blame the pharmaceutical industry complex. We all know it's the fault of rap music and video games. No, for real. You spot on. Been brand Nubian since 90s. Yes. Okay. Okay. No. Yeah. Listen, it's always a combination of things, man. Rap music definitely is at fault for certain things. Video games is at fault. Pharmaceuticals are at fault. And yes, I have been right since brand Nubian. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Um uh Wait, this guy did not just say it's another pastor going around on the same ish. His name Creflo Dollar, something like that. Please don't tell me you're just getting acquainted with Mr. Creflo. Please don't say that. Cause this bling bishop learned it from niggas like Creflo. Trust me. Does Cam and Mace really own Dame's share of The Rock? I have no idea. That is not something I would know. I know Dame said that he is happy now that he was forced, that a judge forced him to sell some shares. Thank you, Hybrid Cipher. Appreciate you. Because now nobody can block him from selling or something like that. Hmm. Yo, Lord, was the Ice Age real? We need to look into that. Probably not. Probably not. You know why? Because they try to use that as some shit to say that's what killed off the dinosaurs. Yeah, fuck out of here. There was no dinosaurs. Um, but that's something that we have to look into. You see, we have to look into everything, you know. Um, I saw a great thing the other day. It said part of learning is unlearning. You know what I mean? Part of learning is unlearning. There's a lot of shit we've learned that we now have to unlearn in order to really learn. You know what I mean? Yes, fucking living on a spinning ball is some shit you need to unlearn. Um, things like evolution, you need to unlearn. Um, you need to unlearn this whole fucking shit about um the original man here in America was shipped here from Africa and all this stupid shit. Unlearn this bullshit. Okay? No fucking way that could have happened in that type of fucking with those numbers. The fuck out of here. Part of learning is unlearning. That's right. Clefro Dollar asked his flock for a $60 million jet, and he did it with a straight face. He did it with a straight face. I wish I had the balls to do some shit like that. Ask y'all for a motherfucking, you know what I mean? For a jet or a motherfucking. Nah, you know what? I need I need like a Bentley or something like that. I need a Bentley, just so I can, do my work better. I need to be able to get around faster and you know what I mean? And I need a driver and shit because it takes a lot of time when you got to park and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's better when you could just pull up to somewhere and jump out. You know what I mean? Like, and just walk right in. Because a lot of times it could be very cold outside, or it could be hot outside. You know what I mean? And you don't want that time from walking from A to B. You know what I mean? Like, as I'm doing the work of the people and of God. Um, so yeah, if you guys could just see it in your hearts to get me a Bentley for the driver, I would appreciate that, you know. And this is me talking, y'all. This is Lord J. This is me. Yeah, I need a Bentley, y'all. Um, only, like I said, only because it just makes things, more efficient, much more efficient, you know. And we got now. I mean, we do got to look good when we're doing the Lord's work. You know what I mean? We do have to. That is part of it. Um. So yeah, y'all know the Cash App. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Donnell Dawes. My girlfriend has herpes. Oh shit! Whoa! Ah. Okay, we went there, Darnell. He said, my girlfriend has herpes, so I was wondering what is the best thing for it. And I bought miracle food, and it took care of my friend chlamydia. I don't know if. And listen, Darnell, we love you, man. You donated quite a few times during the show tonight, but whoa. Um, is that what we call TMI? Now, when you say your girlfriend, do you mean your girl that's a friend? Or do you mean your girlfriend? Like the girl you have sex with? Um, because yeah, a lot of us here in the room are thinking that the cure is more than miracle food is break up with her. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to get rid of her. Oh, you can't go back up in that anymore, bro. First of all, you need to fast. You need fucking miracle food. You need motherfucking shit. You need all kind of tinctures and shit right now. See, I didn't know what you was trying to cleanse yourself of, brother. I'm glad you told me. Sheesh. But that's pretty heavy what you just laid on me, bro. Pretty fucking heavy. Is Darnell trolling? Is he trolling? Because if he's paying money to troll, then okay. But yeah, that's pretty heavy. He said miracle food took care of his friend's chlamydia. I mean, he might not be trolling y'all. Like he might be telling the truth. Y'all think he's bullshitting. I think he's telling the truth. I think this is a safe space. Okay. First of all, don't fucking judge him. Okay. Came here, talk about his girl with herpes, his friend with chlamydia. Okay. Like, hey, he said miracle food taking care of chlamydia. That's what he said. Okay. It's her friend. Huh? Darnell Dawes. Oh, her friend had chlamydia. Wait. So first of all, hold up. Your girl had herpes and her friend had chlamydia? Who the fuck are these girls? Who? What? Bro, do you date? Are you hanging with prostitutes? What the fuck? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Um, this sounds worse and worse as we go on. Hey, I'm gonna recommend um some miracle food followed by fasting, followed by abstinence. Okay. Um, yeah, followed by running away from these broads because they sound fucking crazy. Uh, yeah, that's my prescription, Darnell. You can you can follow it or you can dip yourself into the fire. It's on you. Still love you. KP. KP said these, thank you for your donation. KP said these pastors are straight pimps, but people keep giving them money. My mom used to attend New Life Tabernacle in Brooklyn. Pimps. Why, thank you, KP. Yes, all of these, well, it seems like all of these churches, my mom's has been a Jehovah Witness for I don't know how long. And man, who knows how much money she's given to these people over the years. It's got to be something, you know? It's got to add up to something just ridiculous. Um, and that be just from one person. You know what I mean? And they got a bunch of motherfuckers in these congregations that they fleecing. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, So Kanye, our good old friend Kanye has some words for some people as he scores number one on the Billboard 100. That's right. Kanye was a little pissed at some people. And this is what he had to say. Rich Ty Cardi and the supporters that stood by us through everything, this number one is for you. It's for the people who won't be manipulated by the system. And fuck Adidas and everybody who works there or works with them. Anybody who goes to school with anyone whose parents work at Adidas. Damn. Wait. He just said anyone who goes to school with anyone whose parents work at Adidas. He's saying fuck them too by default. He said, just know they tried to destroy me. And here we are with the number one song in the world, like the fake dude I saw in the lobby at the Ritz that works at GOAT. You pussies don't stand for shit. And fuck everybody at the Daily Mail. And fuck everybody at the fashion houses that sided with Gabby and Hailey Bieber. Fuck each and every single one of y'all. And fuck every so-called Christian and so-called friend or so-called family member that watched me have my kids taken out of my control. That's how I feel. And it's fuck Drake for taking Dirk right at the beginning of the Vultures rollout. I'll come back to y'all if I think of more fuck yous. I can't lie. That was satisfying to read. Woo. Good one, Kanye. Good one. You must have really, like, as you proofread that to yourself before you tweeted that or X that out into the world. Yeah, that felt really good. All the fucks you just gave. Do you have any fucks left, Kanye? Because you gave out a lot of fucks there. He may not have. No, he's rich. He's rich in fucks. He's like, what? Don't you know I'm a billionaire? I have so many fucks to give. You have no idea the amount of fucks that I have to give. Calvin Dickerson, Jamar, how do you feel about AI, especially creating new music? And is AI a lot dangerous than we think? Salute. You one of these like answering your own question ass niggas, ain't you, Calvin? You know AI is dangerous, just like any other tool in the wrong hands. Just like we were talking about earlier, anything with heft. Well, goddamn it, AI got some heft to it, don't it? You know, the television and film industry worked hard to try to make sure they were protected from AI. I don't know if the music industry is actually working to do the same thing. Definitely should be, because they already got fake versions of your favorite artists doing freestyles or remakes of all kinds of shit. So again, it's all about You need yeah, it's all about who's using the tool. Bold music, you think you're funny? Okay. Well, I don't know if they call them pastors, and nobody robbed my mom. I feel like my mom almost robbed herself. But thank you, Calvin. Oh, Darnell done cleared this shit up. Okay. He cleared it up like a fucking antibacterial fucking soap. He cleared it up like a motherfucking uh shot that you get in the ass when you got chlamydia. God damn it. So his friend's girlfriend is the one that has herpes, even though you're trying to clean this up, Darnell. You cleaning this up? Okay, we're gonna go with this because we fuck with you, Darnell. This is the story we're gonna tell people. Okay, y'all. It's his friend's girlfriend. Eh? It wasn't her. It wasn't his girlfriend. Come on. You think somebody as fuck as you know what I mean? As cool as Darnell is gonna have a girlfriend that has fucking herpes and you know. Come no. It was his girlfriend's friend. Okay. That has herpes. And his friend that has chlamydia. You see? Now, this still doesn't fully absolve you, Darnell, because quite frankly, you and your girl are still around some suspect people. But we're gonna take the heat off of you, okay? We're gonna take the heat off you, Darnell, and your girl, okay? Throw it to her friend, throw it to your friend. But I'm just saying, the fact that your friends have herpes and chlamydia, these people that you're close to, you might want to, you know what I mean? You might want to watch yourself. You know what I mean? You might not want to be sharing sodas or having these motherfuckers licking blunts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, Darnell? Only because you're a fucking Godcast. You know what I mean? You down with the Godcast. We trying to protect you here. You know what I mean? Oh, and we're gonna get the fucking negative connotations off of you. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, none of my friends, okay, that I know of have herpes or chlamydia. I'm just saying. I feel like if we took a poll, just saying, if we took a poll, a lot of people in here probably wouldn't have a lot of friends with herpes or chlamydia either. So I'm just saying, Darnell, maybe your friend pool, you and your girl's friend pool, needs to change. Yeah. But again, you're down with the Godcat. I'm glad it's not you. First of all, because if you knew that your girl had herpes and like you're still with her and shit like that, like you're still fucking her and shit like that, like I'd have to almost question your mental stability, Darnell. Really? Like who does that? Who keeps fucking a broad that they know fucking has herpes? Huh? Who fucking does that shit? Like fucking Eddie Murphy said, that's some fucking luggage you can't get rid of, okay? Bada boom. Oh, well, shit. We're going on 2 hours. Um, did everybody click that like button? Ahmad said it's him, Jamar. Did everybody click that like button? Hey, William said zero friends with that. I don't think my friends got that neither. I'm just saying. I don't know no friends with that. Change your friends, yo. Run from your friends. Run from those friends. And maybe, and don't think that you're not a good friend for abandoning them. It's like at this point, you got to save yourself. You gotta save yourself before you can save others. Right, beautiful mind. Pussy ain't that good, goddamn it. Pussy is not that good. So listen, I hope everybody clicked that like button upon entering. If you didn't, listen, you got a chance, do it now. Um if you haven't subscribed, if this is your first time tuning in and you're like, oh shit, you know what? I fucks with the God. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? You know what I mean? Don't cost you nothing. Click that notification bell. Click all so you know when we on. Hopefully, y'all are getting your notifications when I come on. And you know, all that shadow banning and shit is a thing of the past. That's right. Self-preservation. What do I think about Corey and Godfrey? Is something going on with Corey and Godfrey that I don't know about? Because I think they're both funny comedians, and Godfrey is the homie, but that's all I know. I know you do, beautiful mind. I'm talking to everybody else. I know you always be hitting the like button. Of course you do. Fucking Leah Sawyer hits the like button. A1 Drizzy hits the like button. Fucking Truly Zambian hits the like button. Like, you know, I got certain people that I know hits the like button. Truly Jen said, if you send Bishop Whitehead $1,000, he can pray the chlamydia away. Hashtag tabernacle. Hey, I'm sure Bishop Whitehead would be like, I really can. Now send that 1,000. Send that 1,000. All right, listen, I think I'm about to wrap it up. It is time. Let me see. Hang on. Let me check. Oh yeah, I think it's already was time for people to break that fast. So go ahead and do your damn thing. Get your dates or however you break it and do the damn thing. Thank you, Karis. Love you too. Yeah, I'll see y'all next week. I'll be back. Pardon last week, you know, I had to go make some moves, but trust me, in the long run, it's for all of us. Listen, have a great rest of your week, a great weekend. Stay safe, stay strong. Don't get no herpes or chlamydia out here. It's not a good thing. For the Godcast, I'm Lord Jamar. I love y'all. Peace. Oh, you see that? That's some new shit. That's the new shit. They do that on the motherfucking. They do that on Face Chat too. You see that shit? On FaceTime. I call it Face Chat. I didn't even know they got that shit going on. All right. Peace. And we out.